I'd like to have brought Shifa, me cat, to show you. But you might think he's dead. He ain't dead. It's the pommy woman next door's fault. Believe me, she is effing weird. Last year, she comes over saying she's managed to isolate the toxin that wasps use to put spiders into suspended animation. She's talking about them black and orange ones, what make mud nests. Apparently, they sting the spider, lay the eggs in their bellies so as there's fresh meat for when the egg turns into a maggot and leaves the nest as a wasp. Ugh. She stands in my place, mouthing off like I can't get a word in sideways. You do understand the phenomenon of hibernation, don't you, Sharon? She grabs Sifa by the neck, drips the stuff in his mouth. A few seconds later, he cats out like a light. I mean, I wait for me Sifa to come good, but he don't. Next day, I'll go over and says, I want the antidote. She says, I'm still working on that. That was last effing year. Macca, he's me bloke. Well, I mean, he was, sort of. Anyhow, he says he'd like to shove the stuff down her throat. He gets a disability because he's got depression. Mind you, not long now, and he'll have the old age pension. Happy days then. Rowena comes over saying in her la-di-da voice that she's got the antidote, but it has to be ingested within 24 hours of administering the toxin. I must be stupid, because I let her talk me into trying the stuff on the dog by giving him the wasp stuff first. Give it until tomorrow for the toxin to be counteracted. Dog's hibernating now too. Macca was like, he just wouldn't shut up about it. Kept on about how he was going to get even. Did I tell you he was stupid? Yeah. Kept on, but did F all as usual. When he gets on the grog, he gets furball diarrhea. And one night, I'd heard enough. So I goes over to Rowena and I says, give me some of the stuff what you give the cat and the dog. Or else I'll call the cops and dog on you about the stuff what you got growing under lights in your shed. She tried arguing. So I pulled out my mobile. She goes, why do you want the toxin? I got possums on me roof. She hands me this jam jar with this yellow liquid in it. And I ask her how much I should use. She says, 1 drop would be enough for a possum, and as little as 10 would put a man into hibernation. I tell her tar, and I head for home. I put 10 drops on Macca's side of the pizza. He hates anchovies and I love them. So I always order half and half. He stuffed himself as usual. He's in the shed hibernating now along with his dog and poor old Sifa. I missed Macca's pension. Told you I could be stupid, didn't I? Took a while to figure out that his disability support was still happening. I mean, Macca didn't actually cark it. I tried his birth date and initials at the ATM. A few days later, I went back and tried his number plate. Oh, bingo! Oh. A few weeks after Macca went to sleep, Ted came into my life. Oh. Yeah, plonked his antidepressants in the drawer along with his Y fronts. Claims he can't work, just like Macca. Mind you, Ted's only in his 50s, whereas I'm well older. Here's the thing though. I thought Ted was the soulmate I've been waiting a lifetime for. One night, he got on the grog and he punched me lights out. Next morning, he can't get out of bed without spewing. Reckons he needs air of the dog. He hands me his key card and he writes down his password. Air of the dog and pizza, the best ever cure for a hangover. There's 5 of them in the shed now. You wouldn't believe it, but the real estate sent me a letter. The property's been sold. I got to be gone in 60 days. At first, I went into a panic, as you would. But when I calmed down, I thought, I've got heaps of money, well, thanks to the shed and the disability support, so I'll get me an excavator. Won't be hard, got plenty of time to move it, tip them in the hole, and then I'm out of here. I already got the top of the range trolley from mine to 10. Yeah, Ted was a big bloke. There was no way I could drag him to the shed once he went to sleep. Rowena comes over saying, when she finds out that she's got the new neighbours, says, I'll warn them about the possums. I said, you do that, says I. And by the way, I'm getting a big hole dug for the rubbish. Thought I'd let you know, just in case you were wondering why there was an excavator. Why would I wonder about that? And I realised she wouldn't take no notice at all. Lives in her own world, see? Got no idea how the real world works.